thought they can get the ball rolling early and take some steam out of us, so out of that Navy team. So Navy needs to come back with an answer here soon, or we're going to be in a deeper hole.
We move to 184. Senior David Key out on the mat wrestling for the midshipmen against Dillon Sheehy, a pair of seniors in this Army-Navy star match on senior night in Annapolis.
David's got to get those hands and feet moving here, create that opening, get an angle.
12 and 11 overall for David Key, the senior from Norcross, Georgia. His second Star Series match here tonight against Dillon Sheehy. 17 and 10 in his senior year for Army. He's had one fall and 4 major decisions as they feel each other out early in this one. 2 minutes to go now here in the first period of 184. It's a 10-0 lead overall in the Army-Navy Star match for Army, winning the first 3 matches.
That upset over Cerniglia there at 65. That was huge for Army. That was a big pickup for them. That's for sure.
So someone from Navy is going to need to step up, who maybe not was counted on to win their match.
Absolutely, we've got to make that up someplace. David had a good weekend 2 weeks ago at our last home meet against Bucknell. So let's just. Keeps it going.
Yeah, had a fall against Bucknell after losing a 5-2 decision on Friday night to Lock Haven. Won with a pin here at home 2 weeks ago, Saturday night.
Exciting pin.
Yeah,
it was a tight match, and then threw a hip throw at the end and caught him, pinned him on his back. It was great.
And David Key's wrestled 6 top 30 wrestlers so far this year. So he has been up against it.
Got to create that opening, get heavy hands. That was a good fake. Got to get him. Got to get your opponent moving. You got to get good, solid fakes in there. Create some openings, some motion.
Navy lost the first 2 bouts last year in the Army-Navy Star match, but then went on to win 3 in a row. And Andrew Cerniglia closed it out at 18-13. But right now, it's a 10-0 lead overall here, as we move to our 4th of 10 scheduled matches.
Oh, nice drag attempt and re-attack. That looks good. There's 3-point takedown. Wow, it's good. That puts some initiative back into it. Get some excitement off our bench.
This crowd here at Alumni Hall comes to life with David Key. The 3-point takedown with 11 seconds left to go in the first period. Wrestling 184 pounds.
Short time left. We don't want to let him go yet. 3 seconds time. That's a good way to finish. Like I talk about those takedowns at the end where it's a 3-point advantage rather than giving up that escape.
Ride it out, get back to the center of the match for the next period without giving up those points.
Absolutely.
Because like we saw in the Cerniglia match, those points can really, that point right there could decide the match.
For sure, absolutely.
David Key has been ranked as high as 14th in the nation this season. Had a 6-4 win as a sophomore against Army.
There's the escape. Great if David sneaks another one here.
David Key with a 4-0 lead. Minute 45 left in this second period. Midshipmen looking for their first win of the night, as Army has taken the first 3 of the bouts here in Annapolis.
David's got to get his right hand inside onto that head, create the angle.
As they work at the center of the mat, minute 20 and 184 pound. The 4th match. We started at 157 tonight. A pair of seniors out there in this one. In the Eastern Intercollegiate Wrestling Association dual meet. Some of these wrestlers might meet again in a few weeks in the EIWA Championships in Lewisburg at Bucknell.
Yes. He's in pretty good on a shot. David's got to get some weight. Wow. Wow. That was great moving by David Key right there.
Incredible.
He was in deep. And he was in so deep right there. And David just used those hips and really did a good job of defense. 35 seconds left.
He has the 4-0 lead. It appeared that he might be going down for the takedown there, but somehow, with the athleticism, was able to get away. And now has a chance to get some more points before we go to the third period. David Key has had double-digit wins in all 4 of his seasons at Navy. 12-11 overall this year, 6-6. A career-high record in dual meets.
10 seconds left.
Big bout for Navy. And huge for Army.
Yep. Army probably choose the defense here. Kerry's, I could see Coach Colat's over there telling him to get some more level changes in, get that fake going, that reshot. That's how we scored that first period after that drag attempt, and then came back with a shot right after. Putting 2 moves together, that's really important.
Have you noticed a more aggressive Navy wrestler in these last 3 duels that we've watched?
I think so. I mean, Kerry came out and said that we need to be, I know after our losses, took our losses there in January, I know we impressed on the team that we need to be, more fired up, create more opportunities, attack more, be on the offense, and stop sitting back and waiting. We got to make things happen.
David Key has never lost a star match against Army, looking for his 2nd win in his career in the greatest rivalry in all of wrestling.
Key is David just can't stop wrestling, right? So he has a 4-1 lead here. You know what he did to get here. He just can't stop wrestling. You stay on the offense and good things will be happening. Not crazy offense, but just keep it offensive where you keep someone off balance. You don't want to sit back and just wait for things to happen to you.
And this is where what comes into play during the week, that training, being in the best shape you can be so you can do that.
Absolutely.
Against another senior like Dillon Sheehy, who's looking for his first dual win of the season in his biggest match of the season.
Yeah, what a great crowd we have here. This is it's an exciting night.
Whole lower bowl, not an open seat, surrounding Alumni Hall on the yard here at the U.S. Naval Academy. Friday night college wrestling.
30 seconds remain. David's got to stay in the center of the mat. They're going to look, Army coaching bench. They're going to start calling for some stalling on David. I don't know if he's stalling. He's in the center of the mat. He's doing a good job of hand fighting. So she's going to keep making attempts, trying to make it look like Key is stalling. There's a stalling call. 10 seconds left. There's a big win for Navy.
David Key, his 13th win of the season, his 2nd dual meet, and he gets the first win of the night for the Navy midshipmen in this Army-Navy star match.